Do we have iron close to us? That's a good question. Automate yourself. There's some iron over here. Some iron over there, but we're not gonna have... Is it literally one source of iron? Yeah, literally one. And then there's not that much close. That's a shame. Because we would like to have some more iron. And yeah, and I should have moved him there because I want to improve that tile. Then next up, go towards mathematics, which goes through animal husbandry. And once you're done with your library, I think there's gonna be a new guy popping up. I really don't want to tangle with that guy at the moment. With a new guy, I mean a new settler. We kinda need a new settler. The library over there should be fine. Boring, dangerous, and impoverished. At least you're not disconnected. You should heal up. And your borders have grown. That's great. And Pedro has completed a great library. Kind of figured since he was for quite some time already at 5 policies, it's gonna be really hard to actually compete ever with the AI for that wonder. And next option will be, like I said, the Hanging Gardens. I don't know if anybody else is going into what's it called? Tradition, but let's see. Progress, authority. Now we are the only guy that we know of at the moment that went tradition. Mausoleum of Harkonnen. And that kind of does mean that there's not that much of a rush to it. Ooh, we found some horses over here. That can be nice. Hello and DazedNL, and thank you for following. And thank you for watching, of course. And I think we will be able to get quite some horses with this. That's also one horse only, and that's another 4. That's 5. But we'll be able to sell that, and that's gonna be really nice. I like selling my horses to other people. Now, the thing is, do we go for fishing boat first? No, we should go for settler first, and then go with production focus, because we don't really need the food. Which means that this one can turn off in favor of this tile. And the rest is pretty much maximum production in other things. And in 5 turns we will have another settler. And I think that guy is gonna go up north, probably settling on this hill. Hanoi declared war on France. Wow, so city-states can declare war on each other. Hello. Yeah, it is a great evening because it is an evening where I'm playing Civilization 5 and I love playing Civilization 5. Brasilia was settled over here, which is kind of sad because it kind of boxes us in over here. I'm not sure where we were going then. 2 religious found at the same time. And you are healed up, so just scout ahead again. So yeah, I think that city is gonna be pretty good for us. Up next, over there in the north, finish your city connection so we can get some more money. And then maybe a city in this region, but that's probably going to be the best that we can get at the moment. Let's see, I will send you back over here again, hook up these horses and these sheep. And then you can also construct a... Wow, and also religion has an enhanced already. You go Mayans. Apparently you were in a little bit of a hurry. Let's go there. And then... Caravan is not that bad of an idea. For a workboat, I like the idea of that as well. So remove that tile, reset all the tiles. Yeah, let's go with a workboat. We can buy it, but we're running too much of a deficit that I actually feel comfortable with that. And we want to make a great work. And even though the artist was called De La Sox, I don't think that he made it itself, because it's just the caves, I believe, that were named that the piece of art was named after. So we have finished our city connection. We're making positive money again, which is in this case, well, not real positive, but at least it says +0, which makes me feel better. And we go to the next turn, and yeah, this should be an okay city location. It's not gonna be great. With mathematics, we still need to finish tradition before we can actually get the hanging gardens, I believe. Right? Right. So it's gonna be a little bit, but at least we are being prepared for it. And which part of the tech tree do we want to go to? And I think it's gonna be up in the northern part of tech tree towards education. So let's get some sailing going. Oh, that's sad. Wait, I should have seen that coming with my settler being hurt and all. Let's go and send a warrior out there. That is really annoying. He wants a city connection, and that will give us 17 food in the capital. That's not bad. And this warrior, he can actually be upgraded as well. As for a settler, for now, just move one tile back and just wait over there. Move over here, get the fishing boats in action. And yeah, a caravan is going to be a perfect next building or unit, and probably going to be to Shakokia or whatever it's called. Cause but if we do it by sea, then it's even better. We can get cargo ships quite soon, so instead let's go with a whale. Ah crap, I should have upgraded him. No! Ah, it's such a bad thing. Let's wait for a bit with you. Because making him a spearman is gonna be a lot better. Barbarians have sacked Bogoda, so that means it's now a barbarian city, right? Yeah, it is. That's really interesting. And weird at the same time. So let's upgrade the warrior to a spearman and then send him up north. First for truffles. That's an excellent deal I would like to take you on upon. And we're getting more libraries up and running as well. The council's being done soon over there, and the library over there. Leon demands crab, but we don't have crabs. Sorry. And build a mine over there so we can get access to the gems. So the grid is in hexagons instead of squares because they decided that would be an interesting change over from Civilization 4, which always had hexagons. And oh, they would do that as well. Let me get this straight first. Yes, 4 gold for 1 horse. And in Civilization 4 you were able to stack as many units upon the same tile as possible. And in Civilization 5 they changed that so that you could only have 1 unit per tile. And they decided to add a little bit of extra maneuverability to it, that they are going to do it with hexagons instead of squares. So that's why they changed it. And I should have moved this spearman actually to here so that he can't be hit by the archer. Rookie mistake, hate to see it. Let's build a cargo ship. And over here, our herbalist is producing more food than a granary. But a granary stores, carries over food after a new citizen is born. So let's do that. I didn't know that actually. And let's go with a library. And let's go towards philosophy. See if we can get the School of Philosophy built. So yeah, actually he's been moderately being bombarded, so let's just move over there so we can get away from that archer. Mutual embassies with Assyria is fine. And Brazil is actually looking to expand out really quickly. Interesting. Are we still being... no, nobody is being... he's not influential with anybody anymore, is what I'm trying to say. That's good, I guess. Let's get some good victory over that guy. We should be careful though, because if we take that place, there's not a real place to jump out again after we conquered him. So I think we should retreat next turn with the spearman. And just go far enough away that he can heal up by himself. Yeah, that's super annoying. This is delaying my fort city for a really long time. Maybe I should actually send an extra archery unit that way or something like that. I don't know. Maybe we should build at least a couple of extra units because we are lacking in the unit department a little bit. And Paris is looking like a pretty good city at the moment. Has a lot of resources around him, good upgraded tiles, a good amount of people in the city as well. And the question is, do we want to work the library now? Because I think we want to. So we have one cargo ship done, which can go to the one city we can actually make a trade route to. With a cargo ship, that is. And the next best thing would be Orléans to Tyre. But first we're gonna produce some units. And I'm gonna start with an archer. And over here, what do you want? Can't really help any of these tiles so much at the moment. You're trying to go through there. And how much does it cost us to buy tiles? Quite a lot of money actually. So maybe we should start laying a road up north then, instead. And in 2 turns I will send this archer to help over here with the barbarian encampment, because this is going to take too long otherwise. And we can get a new policy, and I'm gonna go with Splendor just so we can get that extra culture and get a new policy as soon as possible, which does mean we're gonna work the Palace Gardens. And yeah, we have enough things to working still. And it's gonna give us great writer points, which is also pretty good. Terracotta army has been built. That's authority, the finisher. Ah, they actually numbered it now that you need 6. 5, the first one being the opener. Interesting. Paris got a new citizen, which means more science. Brazil is influential again to a lot of people. 3 of them in this case. And we have finished philosophy, and let's go with drama and poetry. We can't build the oracle because we need an additional policy. We might actually build that as well if we get the extra policy. We don't know of anybody being authoritarian or no, tradition, so maybe. Archer is done. I want you to settle yourself on that hill. And I want to build some more units, I think, while we're at it. So, or maybe caravan first, and then some more units. I hope, at least, that I will. I always make these kind of promises to myself. Yes, I will build more units next turn, but end up not doing it. So we are too late in the religion game, which is kind of sad. We can't form any religion anymore. So we don't really have a rush for shrines, but this will mean that we can save up our early fate as well for some more great persons later in the game, which is not the worst thing ever either. But still, it's not really what you want. What you really want. The spearman is pretty much full health again, and the archer can now start bombarding the hand axemen, who can't. Ah, and the trade route was plundered. Oh, that's so sad. Because there are a lot of barbarian ships around there as well. That's costing us quite a lot of money actually. They want us to defeat the barbarians that are invading their territory. Well, we're gonna try at least. The archer did move up, which means I probably will be doing a lot of damage to him. And I think we need a ship, maybe a trireme, just to keep the coasts clear for us. Now the best trade route will still be Paris to Shakogia, but it's by land. And we can also do Lyon to Rio de Janeiro for some extra science, which is probably going to be more important. So let's do that. Pedro actually moved into the medieval era, and we are beelining the medieval era and we're not even there. Because we want education. The spearman got a lot of extra damage. He will not be able to kill the archer, and will cost him quite a lot actually. So let's do this and heal up with the spearman. And then you can go over here and hook that guy up. And let's go to Rio de Janeiro. Over here we have a great scientist who's going to provide us with hopefully a lot of science. On the hills. Doesn't matter which hill, not really, so let's try it out. Yeah, we keep working together with Pedro, that's absolutely fine. And the mines of course love that as well. Now the question becomes, can we kill both of these units this turn? Oh, we got a golden age. That means for 10 turns we're gonna add 50% of our culture to our tourism output. And that's gonna be pretty nifty. We're now doing quite a lot of tourism. So we can kill this archer with my archer, and we will be able to kill the hand axeman with the spearman. So let's do that. Encampment has been killed for Tyre, and we get some gold out of it, and we get rid of that terrible placement over there. Now I want you to go right over here so that this galley will never be able to catch you. And just keep it up. Expanding a great person. Paris plus 50 culture and plus 50 golden age points. Oh, wow, I never knew that was a thing actually. Pedro has completed the Oracle, kind of figured that would happen as well. But in 16 turns we will be able to finish the Hanging Gardens. Let's keep bashing on the galley. Well, keep bashing, that's probably the first bashing we ever did to it. Well, we want to bash it at least. And keep constructing the road. And there's quite a lot of forest styles with some deers, which still make this a pretty okay city at least. Since we have the galley finished over here, I'm gonna pull back with the archer and set him in Orleans, and found a city over here, which will also be able to attack the galley. Come on, I want to go inside of the city and make the production happening. I'm gonna make a cargo ship, and hopefully this one will not be pillaged by some stupid barbarians. The monument. %50 of the tourism, of culture is going to tourism. So 10. Yeah, that's correct. I kinda wanna shoot with the archer for some free XP. 1, 2, 3. We will be able to get those fish, so that's good. And we want to go to education next. Pedro has completed the Great Wall. Yeah, Pedro is going to be the big bad bully in this game. I can see that already. He's completing so many things. Yeah, I figured we were north of the map over there. And yeah. How many policies do we need for some of the teleological wonders? Like, we don't really need them. We don't have a religion, so it doesn't really matter anyway. That's fine. Let's go and explore with this guy then, since our waters are pretty safe over here now. And we need to establish the Writers Guild in Paris soon. You finish your library, and I would definitely say go with a granary, since it is storing food. And if Brazil is gonna be like that in this game, then we should take him on and just kick him off of this world. But probably that's gonna be a really long time before we actually will be able to do that. Probably not until we found out about dynamite, so we can get some artillery going and wreck his cities with that. But until then, we need to wait a bit. Archer, go to Orleans. Now, Tyre, are you being protected by nobody at all? Interesting. So, If we take on Tyre, then nobody will complain about it. Yeah, but it's so much of an effort and not that much of a gain. Well, we can get this Fountain of Youth because it's pretty good. 6 food output from the single tile. You're telling me you have nothing to explore? Keep exploring.